Hi everyone, welcome back to the Engineers of Tomorrow in Stellaris, where we're facing down a bit of a tough situation. Look, we're 22 episodes in now. This is episode number 22. We have had 0 wars, and really 0 fights. But now we have found ourselves in the middle of 2 wars, one that we started down here. This is them attacking. Yeah, not this one. This one, where we chose to attack the Combine of Hif. And while we were in the middle of that engagement, the Hadadashi Union and the Commonwealth of Rattanbir said, you know what, we want to take everything you have. And so this just happened. I need to figure out, there we go, I need to set my demands here. I think for sure we're going to get something out of this, if it comes down to it. I don't have any direct access to the Commonwealth of Rattanbir, so I think specifically what I want from them is Hadadashi land. So I think let's do this. Let's take Poligar here. Let's look for that. Somewhere in here. There we go. We'll give that to the Kirithi. Or Kithri. Kithri. No, come on. Okay. Can we change it right in the middle? Oops. Let's change the policy here. Oh, it's not been long enough. 2276. Oh, is not at war. Darn. Well, that's disappointing. I switched it so that I could get the Garathi in there. Or maybe it was the Kithri in the first place. Looks like now I cannot. So, what we can do, though, is instead of Seed Planet, we can liberate them. And we'll choose to liberate as much as possible from the Hadadashi. Liberating them will set them to our ethics. And I could vassalize. $124 war score. I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll cancel that. But we can instead liberate a bunch of their planets. So let's liberate a bunch. We're looking for Polgar, yeah. I guess we'll set them all to me, since we're all at war anyway. And we'll do Mong. I do wish this sorted a bit better. Hopefully in the 1.6 patch they work on that a little bit. We're at war score 41. That seems like an okay war score, but let's push a little bit more. Let's try to do Inket as well. And that puts us at 61. That's nearly half. Let's do more than half. So we have closed borders through there. I wish I could now check to see if I have closed borders here, but I don't think that I... Yeah, darn. Closed borders anywhere? Do you have them with me? You do not. So I could go through Hadadashi, through the Vitricius Republic, and into Commonwealth of Rattanbir lands. So if I need to do that, I can, which means that I can set my war score a little bit higher. So let's do that. I know, sorry that this setup is taking a bit longer than I wanted to, but I want to make sure I get this right so that we maximize our victory. So we'll do Mang, and we'll do Poligar, and we'll do Inket. Their homeworld here of Vabadaba we'll leave alone, I suppose, and then... Wait, are there 2 Inkets? There are. Wait, this one. Which Inket is this? Please don't close. Okay, good. Okay, so pilot's pantry. Now I'm worried that there's more. Okay, they're all owned by Hidadashi. Okay. Oh, I see. There's another one on this. Okay, there's another one there. Got it. So we'll actually take both of these then. I was looking at the planet. And that we shouldn't do. So there you go. That gives us 3 systems, but 4 planets. And we'll set those demands. They, of course, are not going to take that anytime soon. Okay, so now we are ready to actually go to war. I'm going to set it to fastest and not very fast. Because they're going to move in on our territory pretty soon, I think. Now, we do have the ability to build some military stations, but we just have the base level 1 military station. So I don't think it's going to get us very far. However, yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I think it would be worth it instead to build more ships. So that's what we're going to do. We're basically going to try to max out as quickly as possible on ships. We are held back right now by minerals, but that's okay. We're going to return home. Ideally, what's going to happen is they will send, instead of grouping their fleets together, they will send one at a time. I will be able to hopefully defeat each one in turn. And then usually what happens is the AI is not the best at rebuilding their fleet. They will usually then try to send 1 or 2, maybe sometimes 5 or 6 ships back all at once. But never more than that. So that's what my hope is. Hoping that I can kind of outmaneuver the AI a little bit. And win. It is possible for us to lose. This campaign could absolutely end. Or I could become a... Oh, look at that. Are you going to invade there? 9,361. And again, I'm going to be pausing a lot because I can't risk accidentally like slipping into it. In fact, we need to actually not even do that. We need to go through here. I need to hope that the Kithri army navy is still here somewhere. You can't go there either. You've got to go around as well. Okay, good. Their fleet power is more than mine, for sure. But if the Kithiri were to show up somewhere...
Hostile station engaged.
Okay, this could be bad. Oh, I'm attacking theirs. Okay, well that's fine. Nothing's going to happen with that, obviously. And I'm definitely going to go over my naval capacity if I need to. Are you headed down here? They're following me. Okay. So I think what I want to do is try to find, if I can, they got 1.7k on their military base there. Where are the Kithiri? There's the Garathi. The Zigmak Authority. Neither one are very large. I don't know. There's some Kithiri there. And some others, but not their actual military fleet. There's their fleet. It's only 5,000, which is fine if I can get them to stay where they are.
Special project complete.
Okay, something plus 3 engineering, which is good. Okay, the armies are all completed, which is good. I think they're going to... They're following the 3rd Star Fleet now. Well, there could be a war right here, a battle right here. 14 days. I mean, I don't... It shouldn't, because... So they're at 10,000 now. So something like this maybe will get me out of there before they can fly across. I need to meet up with my other allies, basically. And hope that I can convince him to basically come down here. and follow me to a bigger group of friends. Alright, so we leapt out. Where are the theory? Where'd you go? They were just there. Transport fleets I'm not interested in. Okay, so there. Okay, so we want to kind of flip around like this. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Sorry if that was loud and disturbing. So I need to keep an eye out. Okay, looks like they've broken off. That's good. What I really want to happen is to meet up with the first whatever you're called. And hope, really, really hope. Oh, did you run into my one cruiser? Come this way, please. I think that's going to be trouble, but... Where'd you go? Kathiri. Where did you send that big fleet? If I could actually engage on this transport, that would be very good. Looks like they're leaving as well. Oh no, they're not leaving. Did they turn around and mid-hyper jump? What's going on here? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so for sure we need to get out if we can.
Construction complete.
I don't know if it will be possible to get out. Whoa, how? Oh, you guys are there. That's not good. Okay, well, I did not expect for them to try to engage when they are half the strength, but it looks like my allies are trying that. So my hope is basically they're gonna engage, and I'm gonna try to get there before. Oh boy, it's gonna be bad. Unless these guys are severely hampered by this 5,000 stack here, which I can't imagine they're going to be. I see, and this is part of why Stellaris makes me mad, is because this is not a wise decision by the AI. This is not something that you would see basically in EU4. You see something similar to this, but this is like going to be the one defining war right here of the entire conflict, and so this right here is it might just be the end of this entire like campaign basically. It is of course possible that I'm wrong. I don't think that I am, considering they've already lost a fourth of their ships and have yet to take a single one of their ships out. Yeah. And there they go. It's now just me, which is not good. And there are, so, interestingly enough, the AI has decided to combine fleets and move them to the same system. The AI decided to do that, but my ally did not. Because of that, I am boned. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to send everybody home to Old Sabula. No, here. Here, on my track, yes. And we're basically going to build as many of these guys as we can, in the hopes that we can somehow convince them to fight on our territory. These guys are not going to do much of anything, but they might be a good distraction. Please tell me I'm not committed to this. Okay. So I have to basically go around Okay, good. I got clear. My other ships may not. I might have just had to sacrifice these guys.
Fleet destroyed.
Yeah, which is fine. And we'll just move them up back to Metrak. As far as I can tell, none of my other allies are moving, and none of them are really even big enough to make any kind of dent anyway. Okay, you as well. You get out of there. You go back to Metrak as well. So, lovely. And to top it all off, these guys just closed borders with me. So now I can't even go on the offensive because the Evandari have closed borders, and so have these guys. I guess maybe I could fly through the Rayconium. Yeah, it looks like they'll let me.
Situation
So who knows? It may not be lost yet. I need to throw. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't even have a chance to. That's not great. That's not probably what I should have done. But I was preoccupied elsewhere. So we're going to send all of our ships home in the wild, wild hope that they will choose to come engage us there. And if we can get lucky, we can wipe out their fleets. If they arrive at the same time, yeah, 228 is basically going to give me nothing. And again, part of that was my fault. Really? Oh no, they were not allies with us. Okay. Alright, that's fair. Again, I could have taken Edict Cost, that's good. I could have taken military stations. That would have been good for a tall empire to take, which is what I was kind of going for. The Dodo was unable to build a defense platform. Why? Oh, it was too close. Yeah, it was too close. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and build another. We can only build the one. Okay, well. In that case, I am basically waiting for death. I do consider it some to be bad luck. I do consider it some to be, you know, misplays on my part. Sure, I definitely could have done some things better.
Ships upgraded.
But, I think I got dealt kind of a crappy hand here. Again, not to say it's over by a long shot. If I can somehow separate the two fleets, I might be able to, if my kinetic weapons are better, be able to kill one. If I don't lose my entire fleet, or most of my fleet killing that one enemy fleet of theirs, then I might be able to swing it back around. It is possible.
Research complete.
Stranger things have happened. We got flak battery. Kinetic battery. I think it's pretty good. I don't think that I will have a chance to... Gauss cannon is maybe what I'll take. Yeah, it is better. It's going to take a long time to research it. I don't think the war will last that long. But we'll give it a shot.
Construction complete.
The nearly friendly flock is back home now. We will upgrade it and... I guess upgrade everybody. And then merge them together. They have arrived in Gamesia. Again, my hope is that just them, just this one fleet here. Okay, there's the second one. No, there it is. Okay. Just the one. They might be heading up this way to destroy my... No, they're heading to Fijon. Well, I'll have to give this up, at least for now. I don't think we can hold Fission. Especially because their transports will be in right behind them. Yeah, there they are. They're so close, I couldn't really, if I could swoop in somehow to engage just them, but I don't think that's possible here. So Fission Prime, unfortunately, doesn't even have a spaceport because I couldn't build one yet. They're all robots. They're not going to care that they're being bombarded, but I care. I'm not exactly happy with it. Sitting at -9 war score. And again, they are basically looking to do everything, take everything away from me. Somehow, they've probably taken technologies and traditions. Yeah, we're being bombarded. I could build some robotic armies. They might be able to hold off. But considering the time frame, I doubt it. But I can still queue up a few. Oh, okay. Hi, trader. Ikbak Uptvita has said we have reached the end of our agreement. I can't pay that right now, unfortunately. So I lose the 5% happiness boost. But that's alright.
Enemy troops landing.
Yep, they're already landing. That's bad. They will for sure take out the garrison. With no effort. I'll cancel these guys.
Research complete. Planet lost to invasion.
There goes Fission Prime. Oh, planetary shield generator could have been good. We'll go with improved research. Can I look at the ships? They have disruptors. And autocannons. Average damage 3, 3, 1, 3. They're kind of running all of those things the same, aren't they? Destroyers are similar. They have a lot of destroyers. And they all seem to be kind of running the same thing. Corvettes are torpedoes. And then very small disruptors. And they have a lot of those as well. Battleship. Did I see battleship? I just want to get a gauge of what their setup is like. These are all corvettes. A lot of torpedoes. Which is going to be bad for my few battleships. And then it has some cruisers. Which are very similar as well. But they have large. 6 damage, and so their strongest damage is 8 on a single thing. 6 and 7 and 13. Obviously, my individual ships are going to be a bit stronger, and I have a lot of cruisers, a lot of destroyers. However, just the sheer numbers, I think, is going to be a problem. We have shields. Do they have shields at all? They are running shields, actually more than me. Because they have the higher tier, I think, fusion reactors. So their shields are actually going to be a bit better than mine are. Everything seems to have 90 shields compared to my... 450. Let's look at the destroyers, though. 135. Oh, I was incorrect. I have tier 4. So this might actually be good for me, then. I have a lot of corvettes, for sure. Maybe too many. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a break here. In the next episode, chances are there's going to be some big brawls happening. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this somewhat depressing episode of the Engineers of Tomorrow. If you had a good time, please consider hitting the like button in the bottom right corner or subscribing to the channel by clicking on the button in the bottom left for more Stellaris content every single week. I'll see you next time.